What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We back. We back. I see now, open source research floating around the internet right now. People that finally caught on to what open source research is. My people still ain't calling it what it really is. You know what I mean? That like button, yo, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Michael Young, Clemson, what it is. Hey, y'all see everybody talking about open source research now? Y'all know we didn't discuss that how long ago? Maybe what, 2 weeks, week and a half? About a week and a half ago, we talked about open source research. Nicholas, what's up? But I've been saying the narrative, people talking about Quando Rondo telling. Y'all know we already dived into that. But see, I don't think people really understand. Like, it's not a whole lot Quando Rondo can say. And the crazy thing about it is, they don't need a whole lot.
Which country do you?
And I think people seriously undervaluing. I think people are seriously undervaluing those interviews. The DJ Academics interview and the Quando Rondo interview. Don't nobody want to go that angle, even though that sounds like the more logical angle to go when you talk about open source research. You know, you got two platforms that bring both these guys on there and ask them about the same situation from different perspectives. Go back and look at them interviews. They ask about the same situation just from different perspectives, different point of views. You know, these academics interviewed Dirk from the Dirk point of view of the Quando Rondo and Lil Pab and King Von situation. And Adam 22 interviewed Quando Rondo from the other side, from Quando Rondo's situation and Lil Pab. But nobody talking about that. And I think when they talk about open source research, I think that's what the fuck they mean. Yeah, I saying that. These interviews, gotta watch them interviews, man. Interviews will put you in a trick bag. And they always saying to come at the right moments. You got all this stuff going on with Dirk and his court case, Lord Tim interview. You feel me? Y'all gotta pay attention to that shit, man. A lot of people just think it's about clout. Nah. That shit ain't about no motherfucking clout. The feds is listening. That's why I put that shit in the thumbnail. The feds is watching, they listening, they paying attention. And yet and still you got blogs wanting to do the police work. And they know they watching. And the thing about the open source research thing, we already discussed it, but you know, it's always new people turn in. They don't gotta disclose that. Because it's open source. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't never gotta say, look, we got this information from this interview or from this publication. They just call it open source research. Now, when a discovery come, they might gotta disclose. But I'm telling y'all, those interviews gonna play key in this case. Them interviews. Go back and watch them. You think I'm bullshitting? Adam 22 interview got so bad with Quando Rondo called Adam 22 the police. He said, God damn you the feds, boy. Adam 22 for guess who he was for Halloween? Him and Trap Lil Ross, police officers. Like, oh, these people making a mockery of real situations. They think it's funny. I be trying to open people's eyes up to what's really going on. But I told y'all a while ago about Quando Rondo. It's just crazy how Once one person said, now everybody following suit. Who remember that video where we talked about Quando Rondo? Cannon, what's up? And we talked about how Quando Rondo, his PSI is sealed. Now we read his plea deal yesterday. We seen what he copped out to. Basically no more than 5 years. Not less than no more than 5 years with 2 years of what was it? 2 years of like probation afterwards. Yeah, I told y'all, yo, that Quando Rondo case was a weak ass case, yo. That shit should not have went fed. I really honestly believe, yo, they put that case on Quando Rondo just because they needed leverage to work on a bigger case. See, y'all gotta think, yo, this the feds, man. And their sacrifice a few people. It's a game. The state do it too. I don't think especially a lot of these bloggers, they don't really understand the game. These people run a system. Man, you know YB ain't right. YB comes out to 27 months. Now they saying he might get less time than that. They say he might get less time than that. Like, how you get, like, what they ain't got no guidelines? Like, YB got caught with 4 pistols. 4 of them. And he only gonna cop out to 27 months. Man, get the fuck out of here. But then you got the OTF Jam situation. Like, yo, I don't know why is people so hell-bent on pushing false narratives for views and likes. People over here, I see a post, I see a video, 60,000 views. OTF Jam killed for snitching on Dirk. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody heard that. That'd have been all over the place. If OTF Jam got murdered right now, yo, that would be that'd be everywhere. All over Chicago news, witnessing upcoming, something. At least say Cheese would have picked it up, at the very least. But when it comes down to Quando Rondo, y'all, they don't need much from Quando. Quando Rondo can't tell you much. And that's why I say them interviews was pivotal. That's why I keep saying them interviews was pivotal. And I think both them interviews served the same purpose. In both them interviews, they was trying to get Quando Rondo to admit that he has a problem with Dirk. And they was trying to get Dirk to admit he has a problem with Quando Rondo. Because I don't think publicly, even though they did a lot of sneak dissing, I don't think they ever outright and said it. I think the feds was trying to get not an admission of guilt, but just outright say, I got a problem with this particular person. Because it gives the evidence more credibility. It gives the evidence that much more credibility if I can get them people on camera saying that I don't like this person. I got an issue with this person. And I don't know if either one of them said it. Just think about it, yo. In them interviews, they was picking at him the whole time, the whole interview. For at least, not the whole interview, but at least half of it. They kept picking at this situation, trying to dig deeper, get more information. Because on scene, like I see people talking about, the girl on scene, it wasn't nothing they can say. What could Quando Rondo say at that situation when Pat got killed? Other than the fact, he could say, I got some money on my head. They're going to want to know who. He can mention Lord Dirk. The girl, she don't know nothing. She was totally in the blind. So ain't really too much she can say either. And these guys was masked up, so it ain't like you can give a detailed description. And from the way how it happened, I don't even think they seen them. If you look at how that shooting took place, I'm willing to bet Quando Rondo and the girl, maybe even Lord Pab, didn't even see them shooting. Didn't even see him. They was in all black, and they was from a distance. So what can they say? Only thing Quando Rondo could do, y'all, is hit him in the right direction. Basically saying, yo, I did hear it was a bag on my head. You know? And they gonna ask him from where it came from. But I don't think the investigation started with Quando Rondo. I think the investigation started with dropping that low. I think the investigation started when Brick Baby said what he said on No Jumper. That's my honest opinion. That's what I believe. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Terrence. But you know, the internet pushing this Quando Rondo cooperated number, whatever. Like, nah, man, he ain't that, cause he didn't know nothing. It wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Only thing he could have said was where the hit came from, or where he thought the hit came from, or, you know. But he don't know he didn't know no intricate details of the setup, and you know, he wouldn't know none of that. He can speculate. You know, I checked in with the rolling 60s, you know, but a lot of times in that time when your mind racing like that, you ain't thinking clearly. But we never know. You never know how long they interviewed Quando, or how long they was on his heels. That's why I think that Fed case played the role. That's why I think they put that case on him. Yo, because that marijuana case that Quando Rondo caught should not have reached federal level. We just read it yesterday. Yo, we talking about no more than 50 pounds of weed. And the feds picked that up? No more than 50 pounds of weed. And 50 is a stretch. It might have been more like 20. Yeah, you talking circumstantial? Yeah, that's all they got. But they can get you with circumstantial evidence. That's all they had on my case. But that's what I'm saying, Ken. I think they need something more concrete. And what would have been concrete was Dirk admitting that he got a problem with Quando Rondo. That's why DJ Academics kept asking him. That's why when he said the slide for Vaughn comment, DJ Academics was froze. Like, yo, people gotta pay attention to what happened. Go back and look at that interview. He was froze. He went for a nice little minute. Like, oh shit. Dang, it might be some truth to what the Fed's saying. All of that was by design, man. Yeah, I seen that. I seen the kids in Africa got the free Dirk. The free Dirk campaign. Dirk still haven't been formally charged, y'all. We ready to start doing the countdown. Yeah, Terrence. They just need. That's all they need, and that's what I'm saying, Terrence. That's why I think them interviews was pivotal. I'm telling you, they use them interviews. It's gonna come up. Them interviews, Adam and Academics was pivotal to this case, because Quando Rondo might not have admitted it when he got questioned. But we got to go back and look at the whole interview. The interview so goddamn long. I don't know if he admitted it in that interview either, because Adam 22 asked him where it came from. He said, man, big bruh, you know, I see that's something you interested in. He said, yo, but I ain't gonna know until I know. You know, like it could have came from anywhere. So that's what he said on the interview, but I don't know, because I ain't watched the whole interview. I don't know if they kept picking at it. Did he outright and say it? And what Dirk said was Quando Rondo was a little kid. I ain't got no problem with Quando Rondo. They kept asking about that shit. No, Jam ain't dead. Hey, Terrence, I think that was all a play. I think that was the reason. Yo, go back. If y'all ain't watched my live yesterday, go to my live yesterday and go to the part where I read Quando Rondo plea deal and the statement of facts. Yo, we talking about a very small quantity of marijuana. The feds picked it up. We ain't talking about no murders. A part in the indictment came up. I mean, they talked about some fentanyl pills. Quando Rondo ain't even want to buy them bitches. He didn't want to buy them. So that's not, you know. Like if they picked up a marijuana case or the federal government, I think that was to gain leverage. You know, that's what the feds play a leverage game. If we can get something over top of his head, it make it this much more likely he'll cooperate with us. See, but the thing that hurt Quando Rondo with that case is the gang enhancement. You know, his record and the gang enhancement. But he only getting 5 years. Like, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. So you mean to tell me the feds went and chased Quando Rondo down for a 5-year bit? That's a little strange. That's a little strange to me. Y'all built the whole investigation just to get a boy 5 years. So Academics case disappeared? Man, I think Academics been working. I think he been working for a while. See, this what people gotta understand, yo. So these agencies are proactive. Like if they see something, like they pay attention just like anybody else, probably even more than the average person. If they see something that's an effective tool, like when they see these YouTubers trying to solve cases, yo, that is a tool that we can use. We can use that tool. You know? We gotta get one of them, or 2 of them, or 3 of them. We probably need as much of them as possible. It makes our job that much more easier because I explained it before. I explained the fact that, yo, supporters will send you information. That's something that the feds don't got. You know, the feds, they got, you know, they got informants and shit like that, yo, but it ain't nothing like having 100,000 or a million people, and out of that million, you got 1,000 of them sending you information. The feds ain't got that. They ain't got that, but the bloggers do. So it only makes sense for them to try to target certain bloggers and see if they can flip them. It only makes sense. Man, Act put them together, man. I'm trying to tell you. Look at his reaction to the slide for Vaughn. It stunned him. It stunned him. He didn't know what to say after that. It was a long pause. Like, I got him. I got him. Or, oh shit, the feds was right. It might be some. He might have did have something to do with Pop getting killed. It was one of them. It wasn't original. It's not how he don't normally get stunned like that. And then he did the same thing with Young and Ace. When Young and Ace's name was swirling around. DJ Academics indictment. I'm just saying, DJ Academics interview. I'm just saying, yo, pay attention, yo, to these blogs and when they decide to interview these rappers. James, why you keep asking me dumbass questions? You know I ain't from no fucking old block or 63rd. I'm a person that pay attention from Baltimore. But they don't really need much from Quando Rondo though, y'all. Like I don't know how far people going with this Quando Rondo thing. I know we talked about it days ago, maybe weeks ago. And now you got the open source information thing. Everybody talking about that. We talked about that weeks ago. It's all going to come out. If Dirk go to trial, and he get a discovery motions and all that shit, it's going to come out. It ain't going to come out. See, this the thing too about the blogs. It's not ever going to come out that these blogs are working, because that's some shit that the feds is doing underhandedly. You know, they doing that off record. They doing that off the books. So they'll never speak of it. They just gonna call it open source information. You feel me? They gonna call it open source information, but in reality, these motherfuckers, you know, it's a contract. When we got somebody we investigating, we gonna need you to bring them up there for an interview. And we got these questions for you. We got these questions for you to ask this person. Hey, I'm paying attention. It's really dirty work, for real. It's really dirty work. But I think the whole investigation started off with the person who dropped the low.
4, 4, 3, 9, 2, 9, 0.
Hold up. Sean, call your mother. Yeah, I think the whole investigation started off with the person that dropped the low. Because I think at the time of the shooting, Quando Rondo didn't know too much. Now over time, he probably could have, you know, once he got his mind right. Talk to your mama.
Hello.
Where you at?
Just leaving work.
Oh, I'm on the way to Big My house.
Oh, alright.
And I gotta stop my mother. I was thinking about, hey, we fuck around leave tomorrow, man, cause this shit gonna be a hassle, man. She don't get off till 5. Shit gonna be a hassle. What you ready to do? You still at work? Or you getting off?
No, I'm leaving now.
Alright, I'm on live. I'm gonna call when I get off live.
Alright. I haven't just separate everything. Oh.
Yo, Q50. Look, Q50. Bloodhound Q50 said, look. He said, man, he ready to start holding these blogs accountable. I think he need to. Yo. It ain't gonna change until one of these bloggers get hurt. Like, seriously. Because I agree with him. And I talked about it on my live last night. He posted a post like, yo, y'all bloggers keep interviewing our apps. And then y'all interview us, then interview our apps. He said, yo, we ready to start putting y'all in that shit. And that's how it's supposed to be, yo. You can't play the middle with nothing. I don't give a fuck if you're a blogger. Yo, you can't be playing the middle in real street beef. That shit get dangerous. It get dangerous. And you got a lot of these blogs doing that. They interview Bloodhound crew, and next thing you know, they interview, I guess, the Trap City guys or Drench World, whatever. I don't know the name of them gangs. They interview them and they asking them questions like, yo, y'all, at this point, y'all instigating beef. So when some shit kick off, you don't try to act like you don't know what the fuck going on, because you do. You participated. You egged it on. You lit the match. You feel me? It was already fuel. You just lit the match. Ignited the fire even more. I don't know, I ain't no gangster. I'm a follower. Bullfrog. I ain't no goddamn BG. But I agree with him, yo. That's it ain't gonna stop until that happens. It ain't gonna stop, yo, until one of them bloggers get hurt. One of them bloggers get backdoored for going into the motherfucking environments, thinking shit a game. Like, I don't know when people started allowing that. Like, you couldn't never do that. You couldn't never interview or hang with us and then go hang with the ops or hang with the opposition or hang with niggas we beefing with. No, that always created problems. But it's like, for now, I guess, since everybody chasing clout, like, people that made it acceptable. But it's not. And somebody's going to get hurt. Watch. Y'all going to see you like, damn, yo, KBG News said that shit. One of them blogs are going to get hurt for keep doing that. Because all it takes is one person to catch on and realize, yo, hold up, yo, we ain't ready to keep it alive when this shit to happen. Better pick a side. You know what I mean? You gotta pick a side at that point. For real. Because if you're a blogger and your content is surrounded by drill music or predicated on pushing this drill culture forward, yo, you can't play both sides. Because what if you pushing our message, cool. But if you pushing the opposition message, now you helping further their cause, which is a hindrance to us. So something gotta shake, something gotta give. You can't have it both ways. It's a hindrance. Because you don't want your apps to get money. That's why that was why the whole King Von FBG Duck thing blew up. King Von, if Duck was his real app, he couldn't allow him to get no money. Now we on an even playing field. You gotta realize, y'all, it's war. You gotta think strategic. I can't allow you to get on an even playing field. God damn, I can't have time right there. What the fuck happened? Fucking whole accident. Damn, how the fuck she get over there? Fuck, she can jump the whole curve. Yeah. Instigating, yo, you can't, that instigating, like I said, when you play the middle, you get hit from both sides. The middle is the most, in war, the middle is the most dangerous position to be in. And these boys at war. But yet, you got bloggers trying to play the middle. You know, I'm just trying to give both sides a motherfucking chance to speak. No, you can't give both sides a chance to speak. Because every time they speak, they hurting us. So something got to give. Watch, y'all gonna see. That's what Shorty said. And that's one thing about them young boys. They gonna stand on it. Shorty young. Them young boys different. That's another thing. Then they want to interview the young kids, the 15, 16. They don't want to be acting a fool. The 20 to 25 and under crowd, 23 and under crowd. You want to interview them and instigate beefs with them? Shit, you gonna learn from that. I promise you. They gonna learn from that. Man, straight up. I'm glad he said it. I hope he stand on it. For real. I hope he stand on it. Stop letting them niggas do that shit, man, because they tricking y'all out. They tricking y'all off the streets. They tricking you out of your position. They need to stop interviewing all them young kids crashing out. It ain't nothing beneficial. It ain't beneficial to nobody. You feel me? Which one? Where the police officer got killed? I seen the video in Chicago. Yo, come on, bro. Stop spamming. Thank you. I seen the video where the police officer got killed, shooting at the guy with the I see it. The guy got killed and the police got killed. You talking that video?
I see it.
They had to switch or something. I said, get up, shorty. Come on, get up. Go on, get up. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, but I just wanted to do this video because I see a lot of people running with information that we already ran. And you know how it is. You know, I run something, somebody will pick it up. And then now it's ran all across the internet. Yeah, but we've been explored the Quando Rondo Avenue. But the avenue we explored is the avenue of, I think all of them interviews was calculated between DJ Academics and Adam 22. They got both them guys. They interviewed them 6 months apart. And I think the ultimate goal was to get at least one of them guys to admit that we do got problems. It is beef. That's all the feds would have needed. With the evidence they got, with the evidence they was gathering, that'd be key. Because I don't think Not one of them ever admitted publicly. I ain't talking about the songs. You know, niggas sneak this. Niggas don't mention names. I'm talking about publicly that I have an issue with this particular person. Nobody admitted that. Man, yo, the feds are cheat, yo. That's another thing. I mean, I was talking to my man about that. Like, when people reference the feds, what's up, Biggs? Hold up, I'm on live. When people reference the feds, they reference them like, yo, you can't beat the fed, yo. But they say it like the feds is, you know, like they just that good of a prosecution team. But it's not, yo. They cheat. They cheat, yo. They lie. They do all type of dirty shit that they get away with just because they're the federal government. So it's going to be hard to beat them, you know. But people have beaten them. I just told y'all the guy that killed Elpo. He beat him. Nobody even talked about it. Never. That was probably like 3 months ago. Not even that. Whenever I did that video, he just beat the feds. Beat him. Nobody even mentioned it. On a murder case. The guy that killed Elpo got off. Not guilty. Fed case. So they can be beat. They definitely can be beat. Dirk main problem is, see, this is the thing. All right, right. Let's say Dirk do got other murder for hires out there, you know, and people got arrested. Specifically the D thing situation. So if that's the life, if that's how you rocking, right, and you paying motherfuckers, so when they get locked up, you gotta continue paying. Like that shit don't stop. You know, them people got family and shit like that, so you gotta pay. You don't have to, you know, because it really ain't up. A person being silent and not saying nothing really shouldn't depend on payment. You feel me? You niggas supposed to move how they supposed to move because they know that shit's against the rules. But a lot of people break the rules in them situations because the money stopped. So now my peoples can't. I don't have any incentive to keep quiet no more because you're not taking care of my peoples no more. You're not dropping that bag off. My people's getting behind on bills. So what they do is they cooperate. You know, they cooperate to get a lesser sentence. That's Dirk. That's what Dirk got to worry about. That's Dirk's biggest issue right now, is that if he did sanction some murders, now he's locked up. He got to worry about the people coming out and speaking now. And that's another thing too when you moving like that. Similar to what happened in Baltimore with YGG Tay. Y'all remember YGG Tay? If you're from my city, look into his situation. The minute they got YGG Tay out the streets, now motherfuckers got loose lips. Now people want to talk. You feel me? But when he was on the streets, wasn't nobody saying nothing. Similar, Dirk is faced with the same situation. The longer they can keep Dirk off the streets, the better. But this is the thing. They can only keep him off the streets for 30 days without formally charging him. Dirk hasn't been formally charged yet. Yeah, that's why their conviction rate so high, because people cop out. People don't take him to trial. But shit, YGG Tay court 25 years. He made out. He copped out to a murder for hire. 25 years. If Dirk can get something like that, shit, Dirk need to take it. He should see the streets again. But the issue, like I said, they investigating Dirk. Nobody got locked up for the, you know, I'm just speaking on speculations that people have. Nobody has been arrested for the cash situation. Nobody's been arrested for that. Nobody's been arrested for all these other attempts on Quando Rondo. So all he got to worry about basically is the D-Thing situation. I'm just saying if the rumors is true. We don't know. I think they all lies. He got to worry about the guys locked up for D-Thing. And he got to worry about the guys that he's locked up with currently. You know, they got to keep it quiet. They got to stay silent. If they can stay silent, yo, you never know. It's best not to say nothing, yo. It's best not to say nothing. Because at the end of the day, yo, we don't know all the evidence that they got. But we do got at least we at least got an overview of information they got. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, Terrence. We got a little overview, and based off the information that we seen, they ain't really got nothing that can nail to the cross. It's similar to the O Block case. It's almost identical. Yeah, I seen what you said. He did make a good point. That's another thing. People really think that the internet is the reason if Dirk did this. They think that's the reason Dirk did it. Like, yo, Dirk ain't gotta do that. Yo, them boys is upset King Von got killed. Man, yo, I don't think people understand, yo. You take somebody like King Von, was probably his biggest soldier. You feel me? You take a King Von, yo, people gonna be upset about that. Very upset about that. Yeah, you're right. And niggas ain't gotta take no payment. Niggas ain't gotta take no payment. All niggas need is the location. Dirk could have played no role in that at all. You feel me? Like, yo, there's no information in that indictment that says that. Like, we don't know who got the location. We don't know if it was Dirk that got the location. We don't know if it was Didi that got the location. We don't know who got the location. So that tells me that the person that is cooperating don't know either. You understand what I'm saying? So, yo, when you talk about criminal cases, yo, it's about creating holes and gaps in the prosecution. If you can poke enough holes in the case, yo, that makes the case less credible. You know? Yeah, and the text message don't really mean too much. So, we don't know who got the location. We don't know who did it. Dirk could have had no role in the location. You understand? And they don't show us a conversation that went on between whoever got the location and Dirk. You know? Did Dirk even know any of these things? Somebody could have just hit Dirk like, yo, look, I'm ready to book what's coming them to come up here, da. And Dirk could have just said, yo, just don't use no names associated to me. Just because how they be moving. I don't want nothing y'all do attached to my name. So it's not really concrete. It's not really concrete information or evidence. No, I think they talking about that DJ Academics interview. That's what I think they talking about. I think they talking about the Academics interview. Academics supposed to try to get to it on stream. Yo, Dirk only did 2 interviews. Dirk ain't do no whole bunch of interviews, yo. Dirk did $1 million worth of game, and Dirk did DJ Academics. They're the only interviews I seen. Yo, Dirk ain't gonna do no telling. The Academics interview was done in LA. Al, that was done in LA. They talked about it in the interview. They was in LA. No, it wasn't. Al. It was in LA. Go back and watch the interview. Go toward the end where he talked about it. He said, man, we in Cali now. The interview was done in LA. That's why DJ Academic took it down and re-uploaded it. He ain't want motherfuckers to get the dick out that bitch. Well, look at it again. Well, how he found it? He said he found it with white boys, but it didn't air. How he found an interview that didn't air? I gotta look at that. I know that interview. I know for certain that interview was done in California. I know that for certain because they talked about it. Yo, you know Academics working, yo. Academics only when I got that paperwork. How did Academics... Yo, I was looking for that paperwork when the indictment dropped. I couldn't get it. It wasn't on Pacer. Academics got it, yo. It's like them people came to yo and was like, look, man, you work with us. We're gonna make sure you the first person to get the indictment. We're gonna make sure you the first person get it. Just you know, rock with us. Rock with us. My paperwork lady was looking for that indictment, well, that complaint the whole day. That shit ain't pop up to the next day, but academics had it. How did he get it? Who gave him to him? Who gave it to him? Yeah, but who uploaded it to Reddit? Yo, then tonight, yo, we going into y'all gotta watch them Chicago blog pages, yo. They ain't right. No, Tammy, it wasn't on there. It wasn't on there, Tammy. You tried to get it. She was looking for it the whole day. She ain't sent it to me till the next morning. But no, it wasn't on Pacer. It wasn't on Pacer. Nah, you think it's TMZ. I think it's different letters. You say TMC, I say something different. But hey, he definitely connected somehow, some way. Somehow, some way. But yo, what I was saying is, yo, tonight we're gonna watch this Scene 88 did a fucking blog on Dirk. Yo, you gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention to these pages, these faceless pages. Yo, I don't know why people support faceless pages. Yo, we gotta stop supporting them pages, man. I'm telling you, a lot of them pages that do the war in Chirac and Jacksonville drill saying, and they don't have a face attached to it. They using the AI voice. Yo, they are police pages, man. They law enforcement pages. Y'all gotta understand, yo, these people aren't stupid. They ain't stupid. They gotta have their people on the inside. They gotta have blog pages and shit like that. You understand? That's how they operate. That's how they always operated. That's what COINTELPRO was. You gotta, whenever you try to destroy something, the best way to do it is from within. So you gotta get into the culture to destroy it. You know? You can't do it from the outside. You gotta do it from the inside. It's the same shit they did to the Black Panthers, same shit they did to Martin Luther King, same shit they did to Malcolm X, the same shit they did to everybody. It's the same process. It never changes. It never changes. What you mean? What you mean, Big Law? So Tammy, you don't think he got connects in law enforcement? You think it's just TMZ? I don't think TMZ had the paperwork. Why would TMZ give these academics the paperwork before they posted? That whole day couldn't nobody get the paperwork. Alrighty. That boy working, man. He ain't the only one. He's not the only one. In my opinion, I think he working. I think it's obvious. I think it's obvious. Yo, he said on numerous occasions that he knew Dirk was under investigation. He knew this. My question with him to be, how long did he know? Oh yeah, see? You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of them, Terrence. It's a lot of them, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. People like to underestimate it, like it's a conspiracy. Hell no. It's a lot of these people working, man. They're getting paid. You know how much they paying informants? You mean to tell me? And these are high level. These top notch. They got access to millions of people. They probably giving them a hefty bag. You heard me? Big old Santa Claus bag, dropping it on them yearly. Look, whenever we have an investigation, I need you to interview this person, and we got some questions for you. All we need you to do is ask. I know, y'all, because he worked, man. Trying to tell you, man. What's that? Trying to tell y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Keep telling y'all, I done had people inbox me information on fake pages. And I ain't nowhere near as big as them. So if they inboxing me on fake pages, you don't think they inboxing them? Like, come on now. See, this the thing is, bloggers ain't gonna tell y'all that because a lot of these motherfuckers is willing to work. I ain't working. You feel me? Like you can't do that to me. Like I'm not doing that. No. If you gonna give me some information, hit me on your real page. Hit me on your real page. Man, I wouldn't put a passing. Whack strange as a motherfucker. I'm just saying we need to start watching these pages, these blog pages, especially the ones that don't put a face on it. They don't put a face. You'll never know, but they read. I was ready to come in, Biggs. I was on a live. They running all these cases, but they put a face on nothing. But they got all this information. What's up, Ray? Oh, all right, hold on. Thanks, Biggs. Yeah, I can definitely use it. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah.
I think he saw me give me. I see say you want. I said you want something? He said yeah.
Give me $1 or something.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Ray Outdoors. Trap Lord Ross. Yeah. What you got? What's that? A scorpion?
Yeah, and a toy.
Oh no, I trap raw. Yeah.
You want to eat that bad donut?
Yeah, I am.
What do you say? Buy a donut?
I'm not gonna eat my donut.
What is that?
Yeah, yeah. Hey yo, but I appreciate everybody that tapped in, yo. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you new. We going live at 11. We gonna look at that the thing from Sane 88 I was telling y'all about. We gotta check that out, yo, because I think they the police. And what's up, Biggs?